The tension begins the moment the county clerk realizes she is being recorded. She tries to use a common tactic of claiming privacy in a public building, but she is immediately met with a firm reality check. Notice how she attempts to frame her personal preference as a legal requirement by suggesting that journalists need to ask for permission first. The auditor remains incredibly calm, shutting down her request by citing the freedom of the press. This initial interaction sets the stage for a massive ego clash that is only just beginning to heat up.
Can I help you?
No, I'm just taking some pictures and video.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, and so...
Who are you?
My name is Brenda Wynn. I'm the Davidson County Clerk.
Oh, hi,
And
Brenda.
I was just trying to figure out who you are.
Oh, no, my name's Sean. I'm an independent journalist.
Okay.
Just taking some pictures and video.
Independent journalist?
Journalist.
With...
Independent, meaning that I work for myself.
Unfortunately, I think sometimes... Now, you're not with the sovereign citizens or anything like that, right?
I have no idea what that is.
Okay. Well, then, I don't know that... Come on, let's go outside for a minute. Let's go talk.
Yeah, we could talk.
I don't know if I can let you videotape people if they don't know they're being taped.
What does that mean? That you have cameras, respectfully, Brenda, that you have cameras all over the building that you're taping everybody, right?
Well, I got cameras for our security.
Yeah. So this is for my security. How about that, right?
Well, I'll let her be your security. I'll let her be your security. But here's
I'm a lot bigger there. I don't think that she can protect me.
If you're not with the sovereign citizens, and
I don't know what is a sovereign citizen. What is that? Take a little walk with Brenda over here. Why not?
Typically how journalists do is they call me and tell me they're coming, and they ask me if it's okay for them to come tape.
Oh yeah, no, I don't do that.
Yeah, you don't do that.
No, only because we have freedom of press in this country. That's why.
Okay. And again,
I don't need your permission. That's
typically how it's done here. Is that somebody calls me and says we want to come over and we want to record. So because I don't know whether these people want you recording them.
But like I said, they're being recorded no matter what.
Okay.
And that's public recordings that anybody from a member of the public can get.
I don't know if that's true.
Yeah, they can get.
I'll call an attorney and ask an attorney.
Sure, yeah, that's fine.
Okay, all right.
That's fine.
So you won't
Do you work for the county, or you
won't even tell me what journal?
You don't work for the county? I said independent, so that means for myself. I work for myself.
Okay. All right. Well,
Are you a private security here, or do you work for the county, ma'am?
you don't have to answer. I don't mind.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you, guys.
No, I need you to come back. I need you to not do this.
What do you mean?
I need you to not go in and record.
I'm not a threat to anybody.
Let's call Metro Legal and ask them if it's appropriate. Because again, I don't know if it is.
Okay.
And again, I know that there's some folks who just want to come in and here's the thing. You may be able to do this. I just want to get permission. Okay?
Yeah. Well, until you figure that out, I'm just going to go about my business because I don't want to.
But are you conducting business here?
Yeah, I'm conducting business.
So what are you doing here?
That's correct. I'm working on a story. I told you I'm a journalist working on a story.
Okay. I'm gonna let you guys know.
What's going on, sir?
Hey, sir. How are you?
Good. What's going on?
Do you mind if I get your name and badge number?
I don't have a badge number. My name's Captain Tilka. I'm the supervisor here on site. How can I help you?
I really don't need any help. I'm just taking some pictures and video.
Sure. So actually, you can't be inside a government building filming at all.
Really? You can't be in a government building filming at all.
Not at all. No, sir.
Wow.
Anywhere outside the building in the parking lot is perfectly acceptable.
Yeah.
Inside the government building, not at all.
Oh, okay. So I just don't understand, why would that be? This is a public building, right?
She just explained that to you, and she asked you not to be.
No, but I'm saying, is this?
Outside all the
No, I'm just asking the captain. Is this a public building?
No, it's not.
I'm his boss.
Right.
Oh,
Asked you to
okay.
Step outside.
Okay. I'm just asking you. Is this a public building?
No, sir. It's a government building.
What would be the difference between government and public?
Anything you want it to be, sir. We've already explained to you a couple times.
That's not the case, though. This is a public building. This is open to the public.
Well, I'd be happy to debate with you outside.
This is open to the public, sir. This is open to the public.
Were you asked to leave the building?
No one's asked me to leave the building.
I'll take care of it.
Somebody with authority would have to ask me to leave the building, which would be a public official.
Who you just spoke to, which was Miss Wynn, who walked out here with the lady.
And she did not. She said she was going to contact legal.
Okay.
Which is probably the smartest move, because unlawfully trespassing somebody from a public building
Well, first of all, if we're going to go into legal speak, let's use proper legal speak. Unlawful trespassing, trespassing in itself is unlawful, correct? Trespassing means you're somewhere you're not supposed to be. So to unlawfully trespass you is not what's happening, nor is that something that's possible.
Well, yeah, it's 100% unconstitutionally. There you go.
No,
Unconstitutionally trespass me.
What
There
is
you go.
what is the definition of trespass?
To remove somebody from a building.
Incorrect, sir. Trespassing is to be on a site without permission.
Yeah, without permission. Correct.
Right.
Correct.
Just want to ask that you step outside so you finish talking Metro Legal.
Okay. Well, I would ask. I don't know what authority. Are
She's
you
the
law?
elected official.
Are you law enforcement here?
We are security for the
You're
building.
security guards, correct? Why wouldn't you ask questions? What does that? I'm answering questions. Am I not? I am.
I just want us to please step outside until she gets done.
I understand that this is a public building.
I understand that.
I'm just gonna. This is a public building, ma'am. Yeah, this is a pub. I'm not being. Am I being a disturbance of any
Yes.
kind? How? How?
You've been asked to leave the building.
Until she gets done making a phone call.
How? Okay, but I'm asking. You don't have authority to. You don't have authority to trespass me, do you? You don't. I believe law enforcement officers would have that authority.
Wait one.
I'm not being a disturbance. I'm not. I am not. I am not. I am. Yeah, she asked me. There's a difference between asking somebody, if you want to get into legal talk, like you just said.
Right.
There's a difference between asking somebody to leave the building and ordering them to leave the building. Asking me, I can politely decline, respectfully decline. If you're ordering me to leave a building by threat of arrest from a law enforcement officer, not a security officer, your job as a security officer is to observe and report. That's your job. Observe and report.
And she is our client. She asked for you to step outside. So
Yeah, but she's asking me something. She's asking me something that would violate my constitutional rights. I have a right to be.
Not to take people who are coming in and out the doors.
But there's there's a camera right behind you, right above your head. There's a camera. So I understand that. So why would the government have more rights to record me than the citizen? We have freedom of press in this country. I've explained to you that I'm a journalist.
I asked you to step outside.
I've explained to you.
Step outside.
I've explained. She asked me to step outside. She didn't. She asked me to step outside.
And
She
I'm
did not
asking you
tell
nicely
me.
also.
Okay. So, but you're not ordering me to. If she orders me to leave the building, that would be I would be breaking the law by not leaving the building. But also, it would be a violation of my constitutional rights, which you would be a party to.
Everything you're saying.
No, but you're
I
not.
have to follow what
But
she
you're
asked.
not. But I'm trying to explain to you that this is unconstitutional. I have freedom of press. I'm a journalist. I'm just gathering
You have a
content for a
credential,
story. There is no such thing as journalist credentials, sir. What agency would create them?
There's nobody in the press issued a press pass.
Who are they issued it by?
People they work for, sir.
Oh, okay.
So
I
who-
work for myself.
So you're not.
The stakes are raised as a security supervisor steps in to escalate the situation. He makes the bold and incorrect claim that filming in a government building is strictly prohibited, trying to draw an imaginary line between public and government property. Watch closely as the auditor dismantles the supervisor's flawed logic regarding trespassing law. It is a high-stakes game of legal chess where the officer is clearly outmatched. This segment captures the raw tension of being threatened with removal while standing on the solid ground of the First Amendment.
Journalist. You're
Because-
just here filming.
Because you're an independent journalist doesn't mean you're not a journalist. In the Constitution, it doesn't say you have freedom of press only if you work for MSNBC and CNN. It says that you have the freedom of press. And I'm just peacefully not raising my voice. I'm not using language. I'm not interrupting business. I'm not blocking anybody from conducting business. I'm not blocking anybody from conducting business here. I'm not making a scene. You asked me to walk over here to the lobby area. I complied with that to speak with you guys. I'm not blocking business. I'm not interrupting business. See, when you're in a public building and you trespass somebody from a public building, they would have to be disrupting business. Like if I'm in there making a scene, blocking people from getting services. I'm in a public lobby right now, and I'm just telling you that I'm here peacefully exercising my First Amendment right. That's all I'm doing here. I don't want
I'm
to
going
cause
to
a
correct
scene.
you real quick.
Yeah.
The word you're looking for is evict from the building. You cannot trespass somebody from the building.
For sure, you can. Of course. That's
Trespass is
evict would be if I lived here. That an eviction is if I lived here. I don't live here.
Sure.
I'm just
so
here.
then we can use the word eject.
I guess eject, but the
Because
legal.
trespass itself is illegal. So to say unlawfully trespass,
But
that would be
to
a
trespass
double
me from the building, that's you write a trespass warning. So you're not an officer, but you would write a trespass
We're
warning.
actually employed by the sheriff's office, sir.
Oh, okay.
DCSO. Yeah.
You're
so-
okay. So you,
Yeah.
But you don't have law
Thanks.
enforcement. You don't have law. I wasn't trying to belittle you or anything. I'm just trying to
Just
say.
make sure we watch what we say. It's fine.
Oh, I mean, I'm not saying anything wrong. I'm just telling you that you don't have authority over me. You're not law enforcement. You're a security officer, which your job is to observe and report.
It's
I'm not.
okay.
I'm not
Or
raising my
that.
voice.
Right.
You're not raising your voice.
Right.
This is a conversation.
I'm just going to say if we're going to have legal speak, let's understand the legal speak that we're using.
Yeah, so it wouldn't be eject or evict. It would be I would be trespassed from the building.
It would
That's
be
the correct.
eject.
No,
Unfortunately, that's not the case, sir.
it is the case.
How can I help you, sir? Is it doing? Are you doing a renewal? Yeah, it would be this one.
No, outside.
Are you lining up inside already?
Yeah.
Line
You
up
have to
back.
go, the line is outside, please.
Okay, for license, like license plate?
Yeah.
I think I'm being reasonable here. I'm not trying to cause a scene here. I'm not trying to interrupt business here at all. I was just taking pictures peacefully. Like when you saw me, I wasn't sticking my camera in anybody's face. I wasn't doing any of that.
I asked you to step outside because these people don't know that you're recording. She asked you to say it's okay.
No, but I understand that the people she's concerned about the people in a public building. But the law states, we go back to the law. The courts have ruled that there's no expectation of privacy in public. So you have an expectation of privacy in like a bathroom or let's say your house, something like that. When as soon as you come out into public,
Your license, tags?
there's no more expectation of privacy. You don't have an expectation of it. That's why the government can put cameras everywhere on the street. I actually have to do a open records request.
Hold on a sec. I don't exactly know.
Ma'am, for part of my story that I'm working on, I have to do an.
Stop recording because I've asked you to stop recording, but you have not.
But
had my
I just-
permission
I just
to
ex-
record.
I just explained to you.
You did not have my permission to record me.
I just
asked you to step
explained to you.
outside. Can you hang on just a minute? Step out there for a second.
I just explained to you that there's no expectation of privacy in public, ma'am.
I request you to stop.
But there's no expectation of privacy. I'm
So
not.
when did you get your law license?
I don't have a law license.
Well, good then.
I just understand my rights. I just understand my rights, ma'am.
Well, my right is to ask you to stop recording.
You have a right to ask me. That's correct. You do. I have to do an open records request. You know, Tennessee has a law that says we have a right to open records, and that's why I was actually in the clerk's building. I'm trying to do an open records request for the salaries, and you know that's legitimate business.
It is. If you still have to wait.
Yeah, this is the line, correct?
No, the line's out there.
For the clerk's office?
Yes. It's that busy.
For open records?
All of it.
So what's this line for?
Tag renewals, titles, anything in the back. Correct?
Yeah. So open records request. Do you mind if I speak to the county clerk because she's the one that handles it? Okay, great.
You already spoke to her. She was the one that asked.
Yeah,
you to
no,
stop
I just- I
recording
didn't-
and wait outside.
yeah.
Which you refused to do about it.
No. She asked. Yeah, she asked me. She asked me. She asked me. That's correct.
You have your key card. Don't need to get into the control room.
Where is it?
He's on his phone.
She said she was calling legal to figure it out. That's all. Well, how are you gonna? How would you force me to leave a building when we don't have confirmation yet from legal? I say, you know, I think reasonable. I'm in the lobby. I left. I'm not even in the office.
Outside.
I left the lobby. I'm
See,
not even in the
reasonable would be
office.
following the request of an elected official who asked you to wait inside until the issue was resolved, which you've refused to do, which is not reasonable.
No, I'm in the lobby. I left the clerk's
And
office.
She asked you to wait outside the building. We both have asked you to wait outside the building. Yep, here we are.
Are you
inside the
order?
building.
Are you? Because the statute for trespassing. I know you said eject or whatever, but
Right.
there's no statute for eject.
No one's ejecting you.
So there's
Per
no
the elected official, she's asked you to wait outside the building until the
Okay,
issue
but
is
I want to make it. Can you go to the elected official and ask her, is she ordered? Because the statute says I have to be ordered. I have to be told
Right,
to
but you're
leave the
telling us you're
building.
being reasonable. You were given a request, which you
No,
refused
I just want to
follow.
make sure,
That's not being
just in case
reasonable.
law enforcement gets involved, I need to make sure that this
sure
is.
they will.
Okay, just in case they do, I want to make sure we're clear here. If you're ordering me to leave the building, sir, if you're ordering me, or somebody who has authority, I don't think you do, but somebody.
elected official has asked you to step outside.
But she's not, I need to make sure that she's ordering me to leave the building, that she's telling me that she is trespassing me from this building.
Which is not a reasonable request.
How is that not reasonable, sir?
See,
because
you're trying,
my
you're
rights,
trying
my
to,
rights
right,
don't.
right.
I have a right.
Sure, you do.
It's not a privilege. It's a right.
But an elected official has asked you to.
And the elected officials work for the people. I am part of the people. She works for the people. She's a public servant.
Which at any point in time, she can tell you to get out. Now,
Yeah, and then I would leave. If she told me to leave, I would leave.
With you,
And then I would do civil
litigation. Since you
litigation.
say she works for you, you want her to continue to work for you and do the things you're claiming to do, then you need to be reasonable, which is step outside, which is you were requested by an elected official.
Okay.
To step outside till the issue is resolved.
Okay.
Clearly she's not back, the issue is not resolved.
Well, I'm just.
So by refusing to do that,
I think
would you
I think
say
it's
that's
reasonable to
reasonable?
wait in the
I
lobby.
really don't care what you
I
think.
and I don't care what you think. Okay.
That's great.
So it doesn't matter what you think. You're not law enforcement. You have no authority over me. You know.
That's right.
Observe
I
and
know.
report. And
you
then
say
you don't
so.
need to report it to me. So. The irony that you have a camera above your heads right now is
Really, you'll keep going.
it's I mean I have freedom of speech.
Okay, no, and here's the thing. I just talked to legal, and they said typically you need a film permit to film, and we can help you get a film permit. Get one. But I have to keep an eye on what we're doing.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah, for commercial purposes, you would need a permit, but for journalist purposes, as far as news gathering, that's when you don't need a permit, and I'm sure that's what they know. But it's news gathering.
Okay, all right.
Anyway, you guys learned something today. Isn't that good? It's good for everybody. Good education.
All right, sir, we're going to stick you out with Sergeant Yeager.
Yep.
He'll make sure you stay in places you're allowed to be.
Oh, great! Isn't that great? Everywhere that's public. Everywhere that's public.
Good luck.
Sergeant Yeager.
Oh, brother, how you doing today?
Hey, how you doing?
Roger that.
You have a great day now. You take care.
Just your local coordinator?
Yeah, that's it.
How you like today?
Yeah.
Right, great.
Hey, can you? Is this your boss over here?
No, I'm his boss.
You're his boss.
I'm everybody's
You're
boss.
you're sergeant,
No,
not my
I'm
boss.
a major.
Yes, sir.
You're major. He deserves a commendation because he knows our First Amendment rights.
Hey, brother, you step and talk to me.
Yeah. No problem, man. No problem, man. No, but they were trying to, I'm being peaceful, man, and they're
That's cool. I mean,
and they're like, hey, you don't have
as long as
a,
you're not just following somebody around and harassing them. That's the only
no,
issue,
that's that would be harassment, following people, trying to incite
like I
people.
said, you record. I'm cool with it.
Yeah.
I don't care First Amendment right. I understand.
Cool, man. Okay.
We're trying to make sure we keep people.
All right. Yeah. No problem. See you gonna make me. De-escalation works wonders. It's probably why he's not a cop.
The finale is pure vindication. After the clerk returns with a desperate claim about film permits, a high-ranking major arrives to deliver the ultimate reality check to his own staff. He openly admits that as long as there is no harassment, the recording is perfectly legal. It is a humiliating moment for the guards who spent the last 10 minutes trying to intimidate a citizen. This is why knowing your rights is your greatest weapon. If you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. And we will see you in the next video.